Center for the Ethiopian Educational Information and Communication Technology presents Educational Satellite Television Programs.
Hello, teacher. Hello, students. Welcome to today's lesson on fairness. We are beginning a new unit in which we will focus on justice. In this unit, you will learn about the history of equity in Ethiopia. You will also learn about the components of the justice system and the working of the courts in Ethiopia. This unit will build on your previous studies of equality. In this lesson, we will focus on the notion of fairness. Specifically, we will learn about the equity of benefits and burdens. In your previous studies, you learned that it is important to have justice in the distribution of social services. Social services are provided by the government to benefit society. Today, we will learn more about the necessity for fairness in the sharing of benefits and burdens. In order to understand how benefits and burdens should be distributed fairly, we must first understand the meaning of benefits and burdens. Benefits are material or non-material advantages that are given to an individual or a group. Burdens are requirements or responsibilities undertaken in order to gain benefits. Students, keeping in mind the fact that benefits and burdens refer, in this context, to social services, please list a specific example of a benefit that you enjoy and a burden that you must accept.
Students, let's get ready. Begin. Time's up! Let's get back to our lesson.
Welcome back, everyone. Perhaps one of the benefits you identified is education. In Ethiopia, the government provides considerable funding for education, and education is free for all those who attend state schools. This is a very important benefit because it allows you to become educated without personal expense. Education is necessary for you to become a knowledgeable and wise citizen and to be able to contribute to the development of Ethiopia. A burden that you might have identified is income tax. All citizens must pay the government a percentage of the money they earn. This money is necessary for the government to be able to continue to provide social services like free state education. Good work, students. Please keep your answers so that you can have a more detailed discussion of benefits and burdens after the lesson. Not all countries have the same kinds or the same number of benefits. For instance, while Ethiopians enjoy the benefit of free state education up to the secondary level, not all countries have this benefit. In some countries, healthcare is free. In other countries, it is privatized, and citizens rely on their health insurance to cover the costs of health services. Some countries have a pension plan that provides for people after they retire. As well, there are welfare systems that ensure that those who are sick or disabled are provided for. Sometimes you will receive a benefit that is for you alone. For example, a scholarship is a benefit that a single individual enjoys. Other benefits, such as health care, are for all people. Therefore, it is important to understand that such benefits should be distributed evenly. Burdens are the responsibilities that you have. In order to get benefits, you must accept responsibilities. Let us consider an example. Suppose you are on a sports team that wins a medal. The medal is a benefit that everyone on the team shares. It is not awarded to one individual team member. In order to win the medal, everyone on the team has to accept the responsibility to train hard and to exert effort. If only a few team members accepted the burden of hard work, the team would be unlikely to win because the responsibility would be unevenly distributed. Students, let us do an activity. Please form groups of 3 or 4. Suppose that each group has one textbook. How does this benefit you? What burdens must you accept? How can your group share the benefits and responsibilities equally? Write down your answers after discussing them.
Students, let's get ready. Begin. Time's up. Let's get back to our lesson.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed your discussion of these questions. If a group of 3 or 4 has one textbook, this is a great benefit. It means that you all have the opportunity to look closely at the text and study it. Also, sharing a textbook together helps you to create a study group. This is another benefit because you can share ideas and knowledge with one another, and you can help each other to understand the information. You have a responsibility to share the textbook equally among your group members. This might mean that your group will establish a system in which one person can take the book home on one night of the week, and another person will receive it for the next night, and so on. This gives you the responsibility of taking care of the book to preserve its condition. You must also remember to bring it to school with you, so that your other group members can continue to share it equally with you. We can think of burdens as the contribution of each individual toward achieving something. For example, paying tax is an individual contribution to the state. All of the contributions that individuals make through tax allow the government to allocate funding for important services. In other words, burdens are individual contributions toward a common goal. Students, if burdens are accepted by some people only, while everyone benefits, what would be the result?
Students, let's get ready. Begin. Time's up. Let's get back to our lesson.
Hello again. there would be two main consequences of an unequal balance between burdens and benefits. Those who accepted responsibility would be exploited by those who enjoyed the benefits without doing any of the work. Exploitation leads to social problems like anger and conflict. As you have studied previously, conflict can erupt into revolution or even civil war. In this lesson, we have talked about the necessity for a fair distribution of benefits and burdens. Next time, we will analyze equitability. Until then, thank you, teacher. Thank you, students.